Franz lead the charge. The Price is Right. That's what happened in a Gnome Shark video. No, I'm not gonna. I'll just play it safe. We'll just move her down here. Let me see that range once again. Yeah, we'll just put her right here. Oh gosh. So yeah, Franz isn't a perfect unit when he starts out, but he'll get better as he levels up. Oh gosh. Oh no. Alright, so we're gonna have Princess Erika coming for the kill. Uh-oh. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Franz go to the back and take care of these fools. But I don't want him to get hit by the Lancer, so yeah, that'll be just enough. If he goes right here. Equip that sword. Use that vulnerary. We'll have Seth here to help you. Is that you, Franz? I'm relieved to see you're still here in one piece. Yes, and you as well, General. As long as you lead, sir, the Knights of Renai cannot lose. Franz, you and I must work together to protect Princess Erika. I want you to ride with us. Sir! With honor, sir! So what you saw there was the talking mechanic, and the characters that seem to have a relationship of any capacity, they can communicate with each other, and you can get certain effects out of that. Usually recruitment. Not to spoil anything, but that's usually what it's used for. And she got her weapon level increase, which means she can now use a steel sword. So we're gonna have this happen. A perfect matchup. And he's not fast enough. Great. Alright, let's see what this level up is. Don't let me down. Now that's a good level up right there. That's why I like this guy. So I think what we're gonna have is we're gonna start out with Gilliam sandwiching this guy to oblivion. Bah! What a worthless lot of curs I've been assigned. Oh my gosh. So as you can see, Gilliam has a terrible hit rate of only 59% because of that castle space. But we'll have them there, and we'll have Erika here to come in for the kill when the time comes. And Seth starts out with a silver lance, so that's a good item already. And look at this. Like I said, he doesn't need experience. He took out that knight, or that soldier in just one hit. Which is really impressive. And then we'll have Franz kill one of these dudes. One blow, good. Clean swipe. And we should be taken care of. By the way, what level is he at? I'll check in when it gets to our turn. Okay. Good. Good. Just a very clean matchup. Alright, so I see what level everyone's at. So Gilliam's at 4. Seth is at 1 because he's a paladin. He's already promoted. See, mounted knights with superior abilities, they can equip swords and lances. Erika's 2, and Franz is 2. Good. Alright, so when it comes down to one last unit, presumably the boss, the music is gonna change. Okay. We'll have them rejoin the charge. And the good thing is, if you ever are having a hard time, you can always have Seth come in, swoop in, and just clean up things. Because that's what he does. He's the cleanup man. Oh gosh, that's quite a bit of damage. And he missed. Alright, I think it is time for our homeboy to come in. Gilliam, move aside. I wonder if Erica can take him out. Oh yeah, she can. And if things go awry, then... Okay, good. Good! There. That's the way. This can't be! And I just dropped Mario on his very last line. Wow. Bad voice acting strikes again. Lord at level 3, good. She does need some more defense. And so to end this kind of map, as you can see, our objective in the top right hand corner is to seize the gate. And that's what we're gonna do. So here we go. Seize. Princess Tana. Sir Gilliam, I'm sorry, I never meant to cause you such trouble. It was no trouble. I live to serve, Princess. Tana. Erica? Is that really you? Tana, what are you doing so far from Castle Frelia? I heard that Renai had fallen and I was so worried, but I'm glad to see that you're safe. Wait, where's Ephraim? Is he well? I wish I knew. You haven't heard from him? Oh, I hope he's not been harmed. Come, we must go to Castle Frelia. My Lord Father may know something. Thank you, Tana. And she's a boy now, apparently. And here we have the overworld map. Something that the other GBA installments don't have. Now let me read this right here. Erica and her companions have liberated the border castle. Alongside Princess Tana of Frelia, they ride to the Frelian capital. This is King Hyden, I presume? Oh, Tana, I'm grateful to see that you're safe and home again. You've no idea how I worried when I heard you were under attack at Border Mulan. You were not to leave again without my permission. Do you understand? Don't be mad, Father. Look, I come bearing good news. Erica, come out now. King Hyden, I am pleased to see you again, even in these sad times. Ah, Erica, it does my heart good to see you safe. Thank you. I was able to escape the castle before Renai fell. But I'm not sure if my father... Yes. I have received word of your father. Your Highness, please tell me, is my father well? My friend King Fado did not survive the fall of Renai Castle. No, it cannot be. ... Rest assured, Grotto will be punished for its cowardly act. This is Frelia's promise. Erica, please stay here and rest. I cannot imagine how exhausted you must be. ... King Hyden, you know of Prince Ephraim's disappearance, do you not? Yes, we hear the prince and his men hound Grotto at every turn. It's said that he's led his forces into the Empire itself. Reports suggest he's crossed the border and now fights in Renval. My brother, he fights on, even now? Yes, my Pegasus Knights brought this information at a great price. Even though Renai has fallen, he charges into the enemy's heart. He is truly Fado's son. What a valiant youth. I wish that I knew whether he remains unharmed, but I do not. King Hyden, I thank you for your offer, but I cannot stay. I intend to ride to my brother's side with reinforcements. I cannot allow it. I know how you feel, but this plan is suicide. I would be betraying Fado's memory if I allowed any harm to befall you. Stay here, rest and mourn. Leave this war to the warriors. I know you mean well, your majesty. However, I have lost my father, and my twin brothers in peril. My brother, he is a part of me. I cannot rest here in peace while he risks his life. No, Renai has no more army. Grotto's forces decimated it. I wish that Frelia could provide you with support, with soldiers, but... My son, Inns is on his way to meet the Empire's forces. Inns, I'm just gonna pronounce it that way. We cannot spare a single brigade. Your own retinue of knights cannot possibly face Grotto alone. Are you so determined to go? Yes. With apologies. As resolute as your father, eh? What am I to do in the face of such foolhardy determination? Vanessa! Here, Your Highness. I don't know. I keep on using the same voices. Here, Your Highness. Mulder. You called my... Wow, he looks like Mario too. I guess we won't be dropping Mario. You called my king? Gilliam. Yes, sire. You are to accompany Princess Erica and Renai into Grotto territory. I expect each of you to provide aid and support for our brother. Quite a grave responsibility you have given us. No matter the obstacles, we will perform our duty. Our lives are yours. I think Gilliam's voice has changed like 3 times in this video. These are some of my most trusted and stalwart vassals. They will no doubt prove themselves quite valuable on your journey. Remember, you are venturing behind enemy lines. You will need supplies. I will have a supply convoy ready to carry your weapons and provisions. It will remain at your side no matter how far afield you venture. King Haydn, thank you. No, save your thanks for your return with your brother, Prince Ephraim. Yes, Your Highness. And we just got 5,000 gold. Erica, you don't really intend to go through with this, do you? I can't guess how you must feel, but it's just too dangerous. What would happen if you were captured by Grotto's men? Thank you for your concern, Tana. But I have no choice. Don't you see, Tana? I have to go, Tana. Erica. Oh, why is this happening? What's gone wrong with the world? Tana. Why would Grotto invade? Emperor Vigard is a man of peace. His people adore him. And you and Ephraim are friends with Prince Lion, are you not? What could be behind this madness? Why is this happening? I have no answers for you, Tana. I don't want to believe it, but the reality is that we are at war. This sounds a bit repetitive. If I do nothing, I may lose my brother as well as my father. This is why I have to fight. It's the only answer I have. And with that, we are done with Chapter 1.